how to put this together. Who's going to help me? How am I going to raise the money? Which I had to do, through, thank God, crowdfunding. And again, you're putting yourself out there. And so the confidence is like, are people going to like even care? Are they going to send money? Are they going to give money? Are they going to buy my stuff? So many questions come into whether or not I, and then other people like us, right, are willing to take that step of faith and say, I'm going to do it scared. I'm going to do it anyway. So there was definitely like a lot of confidence, but every time you had to beat that lack of confidence with an action. Every time. Are people going to support the book? I don't know. Release it. Are people going to listen to the podcast? I don't know. Release it. Are people going to receive a membership or need a membership of creatives? I don't know. Start it. Right? Like it's just admitting the fact that I'm not confident. But like I said, the whole difference between conviction and confidence is it's more of a decision not to. Right, because you use double negative, right?
Yeah.
I'm just not going to allow the what ifs, right? I'm not going to allow those what ifs to win. I'm not entirely confident, but the Bible says that he's a light unto our feet, a lamp unto our feet, and light to our path is his word, not the end of the tunnel. So all you get to look at is your toes. Like that's it. Like that's all you're going to get to see is that glimpse of the next step. So I believe my confidence came from over time, just continuing to learn, okay, put the music out, put the thing out. Did you die? No. Okay, we're good. The worst didn't happen, right? And so now you just continue to build confidence by that consistent action. And creatives, yeah, like I love what you said at the beginning about just keep showing up and how I was showing up. I didn't even know about that radio program that you heard me on, right? It was just probably, I thought maybe 6 people heard it or 5 or 2 or whatever. And I didn't think it did anything. And yet it connected with you in a way that you and I have been pretty much sharing to the same community for years in the same area and just wanting to bless people and not caring about, did we reach the millions? That doesn't matter. God made sure it reached the right person, which at the time was you.
Yeah.
Right. So that's where I'm like, again, okay, confidence has to come from consistent action. Am I always going to be rewarded with the shining light of, yes, it was the right decision? Not always, but I still continue to move forward. And that's the lesson that God has taught us. And it's the word that, I press on toward the mark of the high calling,
So do it afraid, basically.
Do it afraid. Do it
That
afraid.
should be
Matter of
on a
fact,
t-shirt.
yeah, like, right. Like, I think the just do it, the Nike, we see it as like the cliches of the world of the inspirational. And I think one of the things that we have to get Gail, honestly, is that we have to stop trying to find the magic bullet. Right? Because we all think like the cliches are not going to be the magic bullet. Okay, everyone says just do it, just release it, but then you have to deal with the actual emotions. And honestly, I think part of this, and this might go in a little bit of a tangent, but I think we need to start looking at Jesus' humanity. Jesus sweat drops of blood, and his flesh did not want to do something. And then the Bible says, for the joy set before him endured the cross. In a sense, Jesus was a little bit selfish. Because he's like, I don't want to do this, but not my will, but thy will, because your will says there's joy set before me after this cross. So as creatives, it may be there's joy set before me after I get 0 likes on this YouTube video, after I get, calls back, after I do this audition. Like there's going to be a joy set before me that I've got to look for, because in the moment you absolutely feel like failure after failure after failure. But it's those failures, again, where God is making us stronger, because we know weak, he is strong. So yeah, I think we got to lean into that more. We got to lean into the fact that everything is not going to look right over time, but in the end, it is going to be, for our best and for his good.